Hello design lovers, it's Ashley Childers, and today we're starting a new series called Design Decisions. For today's video, I am going to cover my favorite custom home building trends and elements, and the ones that I think are so worth the time and effort and money to achieve. In my opinion, not all custom home building features are equal when it comes to bang for your buck, but there are a few that are well worth it and bring beauty and functionality to your home. We get asked time and time again to incorporate these gorgeous building features and trends into our clients' homes, and I cannot wait to share them with you. I know you're gonna love today's video, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get more weekly design goodness as we drop a new video every Saturday. Let's get right to it. The first custom building detail that adds a huge wow factor to a home is statement fireplaces. Statement fireplaces come in all shapes and sizes. This one in our great room in my home is a double-story fireplace with a beautiful swoop detail and tapered design that goes all the way up to the cathedral vaulted ceiling. We created this shape through framing. So our framers framed the shape, and then we just clad it in drywall and lime washed over it. On to the mantle on our fireplace. I wanted something really substantial but also a little bit more clean line. So we actually created the mantle and fireplace surround out of cove molding. These are pieces of 6-inch cove molding, and usually cove molding is used for crown molding, but I had our trim carpenter put the two pieces together and create this really grand fireplace surround and mantle that honestly was really affordable to achieve. Now I'm going to take you to one of our job sites. It is a custom design build project that we created a gorgeous statement fireplace in. It's a lot different than mine, but it's absolutely stunning. So let's go take a look. So here we are at our client's project, and as you can see, it's still under construction. There are people here working and we have lots of features to finish up, but I want to walk you through some of my very favorite custom home details in this project. So now let's look at this statement stone fireplace. We created this really large fireplace out of natural stone, and what we did was overgrout the beautiful natural stone with a white mortar mix. In addition to that, our clients wanted a hearth, a raised hearth that they could sit on. So we designed this hearth and fireplace surround and mantle, and it had it custom fabricated out of limestone. Now pay no attention to the hole that is over the mantle. This is actually going to house all of the AV equipment and will be covered when we finish the project. I want to go ahead and move into the second custom building feature that is totally worth the time and the money, and that is architectural ceilings. This could be cathedral vaults, groin vaults, coffered ceilings, or barrel arches like we have in this home. We use several types of architectural ceilings in this new build project, and I want to go through a few of them with you. First, we have these gorgeous barrel arches that are in the kitchen of this home. You see this beautiful architectural ceiling as soon as you walk in the front door. We made the scale really large, and we added antique whitewash brick to the arches. We also accented these arches with these beautiful wood beams that house LED channel lighting. So we get this gorgeous glow and uplight cast from the tracks. These barrel arches are honestly my very favorite architectural detail in this entire home, but we have a few other gorgeous architectural ceilings in this home as well. So let's move into the next space and let me show you one of them. We have moved into one of the bedrooms in our client project, and I want to share with you this really unique vaulted ceiling detail. We created a perfectly symmetrical pyramid vault in this room, and honestly, it's one of my favorite ceilings we've ever created. We clad the entire thing in tongue and groove paneling, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I personally love how this pyramid vault frames the room and the windows. Now, this type of ceiling actually is a little bit more difficult to achieve, but as you can see, it is totally worth the effort. Okay, let's move on to the next custom building element that I think is totally worth it, and that is built-in seating. Built-in seating can come in the form of a banquette, in a kitchen or breakfast nook, a window seat in a bedroom or library, or even built-in bench seats in a mudroom. We love built-in seating for its functionality and charm, and we created several types of built-in seating in this home of our clients. The first is this wraparound banquette that we created in their breakfast nook. I love how it just creates such a cozy space for our homeowners. They will add a 60-inch round table underneath this beautiful pendant light, and this will be where they share a ton of meals together as a family. We added a couple of cute little details to this banquette in this breakfast nook that I want to show you. First is we added these cute little swoop legs on the bottom of the banquette, and we also mimicked that shape in the supports for the built-in shelving. This entire breakfast nook is clad in tongue and groove paneling, which honestly just adds so much cozy charm to the space. Lastly, we will add an upholstered cushion to the top of this banquette to make this space super comfortable for our clients. Now let's look at a few more built-in seating examples in this gorgeous home. Now we are in the mudroom of our project, and I want to show you the built-in seating that we incorporated into this room. We designed and built an entire row of cubbies for our clients as a space for them to sit and unload their bags from the day, take off their shoes, and even charge their devices in the integrated outlets. I love the fact that we used really durable leathered granite on the top of this built-in seating unit. It is so durable and will stand up to the wear and tear of a family of 5. The last example of custom built-in seating that I want to share with you is this sweet little window seat that we created for our client. It is charming and adorable, and I love how it ties in to the bookshelves on each side of the window. For our fourth custom building feature that is totally worth the time and effort that it takes to install, I want to talk about built-ins and niches. Now, first of all, let me preface the fact that I am from the South and I say niche. Some people say niche, tomato, tomato, whatever you say, it's all the same thing. So let's move on and talk about these gorgeous building features. I love adding custom built-ins and niches in our design build projects. These features are fairly inexpensive to execute, and they add so much character and detail to a space. Now here at our client's home, we added these beautiful white oak built-ins on each side of their statement fireplace. So I love the beautiful natural tone that the white oak brings into the space. We have adjustable shelves, and we even added a really interesting curve cut detail at the back of the unit that adds interest and vertical intrigue. These built-ins are the perfect place for the homeowner to display decorative accessories, and because they flank the statement fireplace, they add symmetry to the space. Over here, we have a few more white oak built-ins that I want to show you. So we designed and created these to serve as a plate rack for our clients. We will be adding small little brass rails at the front to hold our clients' collection of antique plates and silver serving pieces. Now let's pop over to my house real quick and look at the built-in shelving that we have in our breakfast nook. As you can see, we executed these built-ins in my home a lot differently than we did the ones for our client. But I love these as well. They are just very simplistic. We did a simple floating shelf with a thick apron on the front, and we painted the shelves the same color as the kitchen cabinetry that's on the other side of the space. I love the generous size of each of the niches and how it allows me to style a variety of different objects and personal mementos. For the final custom home building element that is totally worth the time and money to execute, we're going to talk about my favorite architectural element in a home, and that is windows that wow. The window and door package is one of the very first things that we design and specify when building a custom home. Windows really set the architectural tone for the outside of the house, and they bring beautiful natural light to interior spaces. There are loads of custom window sizes and configurations, and I want to share a few of my favorites with you. But before we do that, let's break down the types of windows. First, we have casement windows. These are my personal favorite because they have a really clean look on the inside and the outside of a home. They have a hinged sash that generally opens outward and is done so through a small little handle that's tucked away at the bottom of the window. Next, we have single and double hung windows. These windows are a little bit more traditional and open by sliding the sashes either up or down. I love seeing these beautiful windows in federal, colonial, and Victorian architecture. We've discussed casement windows and single and double hung windows, and the third category is fixed windows or direct set windows. These windows come in all shapes and sizes, and they are stationary, hence the fixed name. They do not open at all. To start off, I want to show you the fixed windows that we have in our great room at my home. We did 3 sets of fixed windows above the French doors in our great room, and I love how it creates a wall of windows in this space. We get so much natural light, and I love how open it is to the back of our property. On the windows and the French doors in this space, we also did a little trick. So I had the mutton bars. This right here is a mutton bar. It separates all of the different lights of a window or a door. So we actually painted these a dark color. It's actually Kindle charcoal. And what happens, because it is different than the surrounding white on the trim, it kind of disappears when you look outside, so it does not impede the view out to the back of our property, and I love the effect that it creates. We're here at our breakfast nook, and I wanted to show you another example of fixed windows. So in this space, we have 3 large fixed windows above the banquette. We separated them with these mullions, and we also used the technique that I spoke to earlier about painting the mutton bars a dark charcoal. This helps to highlight the beauty of our landscape. Let's pop back over to our client's home so I can show you a few more examples of windows that wow. I wanted to show you a few of the really interesting window details that we included in our client's home as well. So behind me, we have this fixed oval window that we included in what will be their drink bar area. I love the scale of this oval window and the architectural detail that it adds to this part of the kitchen. The last example of windows that wow that I want to share with you are these gorgeous X transom windows that we designed and had installed over these French doors. I love the decorative detail that these gorgeous windows add to this space, and honestly, they are one of my very favorite features about this home. Okay, who else loves the custom building trends and elements that I covered today? Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, and if you are planning a custom home build this year or a renovation, make sure that you take time to consider each one of these beautiful elements and how they will impact your home. If you want to follow along with more of our daily design goodness, make sure that you check us out on Instagram at Ashley Childers Home. And if you want more design trends right now, watch this playlist next. As always, thank you for watching, and remember, good design is for everyone. So create a home that inspires you and fall in love with where you live one room at a time.